Welcome and welcome back. This has been long overdue in terms of celebrating 30 years of Pokemon. I wanted to do a live, not like a live, but a process of my 100 favorite Pokemon. And not just because it's 30 years, but also because, Pokemon, they're over 1,000 Pokemon. I was there at the very beginning when it started, and there was only 150 or 151, and I didn't even think or care if it was going to make it to 1,000. I was just enjoying the process, and now in 2026, over 1,000 Pokemon and more are coming. A big congratulations to Pokemon on that. And with this, how I'm going to be ranking, I could rank different forms for either first stage, second stage, will all be individual. So, for example, if I say Venusaur is just one, but let's say I do have Ivysaur in that list, that would be considered two separate Pokemon. So just because I say the third stage Pokemon, it doesn't mean I like or don't like the previous stages. So here we go. We're going to go this one by one to 1,000, and then eventually I'm going to put them in actual order. I know it's going to be a little difficult. I'm going to be doing on these tabs. So bear with me. So here we go. For the first one, I'll put in that 100 category. I would definitely put Venusaur. I love Venusaur. One of the first pick Pokemon. I would definitely put Blastoise in that. I might even actually add Bulbasaur. Kind of like Bulbasaur. And Squirtle. And also, I can delete Pokemon off the list. If I get to, let's say, 101, I'm about to delete certain Pokemon. I'm gonna try to rank them from 1 to 100 or 100 to 1 the best I can. Again, there's a lot of Pokemon that I do like, but I would not consider them top 100. You know what? I should just do pictures, just so I avoid this computer going. So I'm gonna have a lot of tabs open, and I do not want the computer going slow, especially when I'm streaming. Yeah. So again, mega forms, variant forms are all separate as well. I'm not really a big fan of megas per se, but some I like. They're cool designs, but let's see. Sort of like Beedrill. I'm gonna put Beedrill in there. I like the design, so I'll be basing it on designs, nostalgia, things I've seen in the anime and the game. All that is considered. So I'll put Beedrill because I love the designs of Beedrill. It looks so cool, but unfortunately, as a Pokemon, it's not good at all. What we could do is, yeah, it's not good at all. All right. There's some that are so underrated. There's a lot of Pokemon that I like that I haven't had a chance to use in game yet. I mean, I like Arbok. I think I really wanted to try him, but just never became a priority. Pikachu, respect Pikachu in a way, but like when you're like the focus, you're that mascot, I tend to neglect you a little bit and use people that are not known, if that makes sense. I think Sandslash looks very cool though. I like the design of Sandslash, but it's kind of weak Pokemon. I love Clefable. Clefable is one of my top favorites. I keep forgetting to. My bad. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Just play music in the background, just so it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, it's crashing on me again. Sorry. Yeah, like Bulbasaur was technically my first in-game Pokemon. I don't mind. I like Blastoise and Squirtle. I don't hate Charmander and his line, but it's just the overhypeness, that affects me a little bit. This is free to use music. Hopefully I don't get penalized. Yeah, see, as soon as I go on OBS, this computer and it starts to be funny. I love Ninetales. I know this is gonna be easier. Bear with me. Yes. Yeah, as soon as I turn OBS on, this computer decides to go so slow. It's annoying. Yeah, there's so much that I like that I just wouldn't put in my top 100. Maybe not yet, at least. Yeah, I like Golduck. Sorry about that. I like Arcanine. I hate dogs, but I do like Arcanine. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't even consider Arcanine a dog. I think Arcanine is more like a tiger more than a dog. That's just me. Even though the word Arcanine, but because of the stripes. I hate dogs that much, but to me Arcanine is more of like a tiger. There's a lot of Pokemon too that give me problems. Like in-game problems. Like Alakazam gives me problems sometimes, so you shouldn't underestimate Alakazam. Let's see. Yeah, I really like the design of Tentacruel, but in-game it kind of sucks. Too much weaknesses. There's too much weaknesses. Good design, but just so underwhelming. Like Rapidash 2, great design, and could probably be considered, you know, like a mythical. Probably because like a mythical, because it's so beautiful. It's a fire horse, but unfortunately, in game it's not the greatest. But it's a decent Pokemon in game, decent, but I mean there are better options. If you want a fire type, there are better options. If you want an attacker, there are better options. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where is... I like Muck. Yeah, Muck's one of the greatest poison type Pokemon out there. Such a basic Pokemon, but yet can give you problems with that poison. Let's see. Oh, Gengar is like one of my at least top 3 Pokemon. I think top 2 Pokemon. Gengar, probably the best poison types. Alright, I'm gonna go to another window. I just hope that this thing doesn't... Okay, good. So I don't want to overdo tabs in one thing. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do a bit of a switch. Bit of a switcheroo. Alright. I still gotta get to 100. There's some that I like. I like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but they just seem so underwhelming in game. Or maybe it's just because pure fighters aren't the greatest. Like, I think, you know, with fighting, you need another type to it. Because fire type moves, in my opinion, are not the greatest. There's always some type of a recoil or a effect that goes against the user. Moves have not high attacks, but it's like you're losing your speed, your defense, or attack. But out of Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, I think Hitmonlee looks the most coolest. Hitmonlee. I love the designs of Rhydon. Like Rhydon looks great, but unfortunately its counterpart or its other evolution doesn't look the greatest. I think Rhydon looks great, but then it evolves into this bulky mess. Kangaskhan. This is one Pokemon that I've yet to use in game. One of those favorites, but you just haven't had a chance to use it because other Pokemon just become priority. And also normal typing. I know Clefable is like one of my favorite. Normal typing, just because it has no effective against any other types, you tend to push them away. But they're good defensive. They usually have high attack, decent speed. I think most are great. Damn. Yeah, gotta have Scyther. I gotta have Scyther. Yeah, like back in the day, Magmar and Electro, they stood out the most, probably in Gen 1, because they look so similar. They're just pure type. They look beast. They look beast. And I think they're really good, decent Pokemon, good Pokemon. But I think they're unlike what's the name? Rhydon's evolution. Like they look, their evolutions look fine and good. Okay, when I get to that, I'll put that in. I don't want to put it in too soon. Oh my god, there's so much that I like here. I love Pinsir. Pinsir. I guess my favorite. I mean, I don't hate them, but I think Jolteon is like. Out of those two, Jolteon's like my first pick. Jolteon. And just because I don't pick them doesn't mean I hate them. Some I like, again, for their designs, for things they do in the show, in game, nostalgia. Like Porygon. Porygon looks so funny and cool. I love Kabutops. Spelled his name wrong. Yeah, I do think certain Pokemon are based off other Pokemon. I think the theory is that Scyther, comes from Kabutops. I believe that Magikarp was supposed to actually evolve into Dragonite, and I believe they switched it and just said Gyarados. And with the Dratini and Dragonair evolution line, I think Gyarados was supposed to come out of that. But I believe, in my personal opinion, I think they switched it. Just because of, how Magikarp has those things coming from his mouth or his antennas. Dragonite has antennas. Both Dragonair and Dratini are snake-like. Now this is a dragon snake-like. So I think they switched it at the end at some point. Oh, I love Snorlax. And Aerodactyl. Snorlax. I get the music back going. Snorlax is one of the best normal type Pokemon. I've never had a bad thing to say about him. Pokemon Arrow. Sorry, I cannot spell today. Or any other day. Hey. Alright, get the music back going. Start from the top again. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yes, and one of my top favorite is Dragonite. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this right here, y'all. Dragonite's my top favorite. Top number one favorite is Dragonite. I like Mewtwo. Mewtwo looks like Mewtwo looks like a boss. Mewtwo. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to another tab again. Let's see. I love him. Love everybody. Why isn't it switching? It's not switching. I'm sorry, my thing is not switching. Yeah, it's not switching over now. What is the problem here? Why are you not switching over? Okay. I think. Try this. There we go. Alright, just had to do that. Alright, we're into Gen 2 now. My first in Gen 2 was Totodile, but Feraligatr was my second starter of all time. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I think Noctowl is very underrated. Even though I haven't used it much, but back in the day, and it really does need a variant. It needs to become like a psychic flying Pokemon. Very good, and for an early bird Pokemon, I think it's like one of the best. Easily like top 3. I think Staraptor is like the best early flying Pokemon. Then I'll say Pidgeotto, and then Noctowl right here. Let's see who else. Yeah, I like the Mareep line, but I don't know if I would put him in my top 100. Oh, Steelix. We need Steelix here. Steelix. Man. Yeah, when you look at Onyx. I hope you can hear me. I did not actually check to see if things are going to work. Yes. Yeah, when you look at Onyx, you think that's gonna be a tough Pokemon, but Onyx is pretty weak. Big boulders, but such a weak Pokemon. But Steelix makes up for it. Yeah, Scizor, one of my top 6 Pokemon of all time. Heracross, love me some Heracross. Yeah, but going up against him, he can give you some problems a little bit with that close combat. Was it Horn Drill? Heracross can give you problems. And I like the designs of it. Just a blue beetle. It's cool looking Pokemon. I like weird looking Pokemon. I don't know, like Porygon. Like that's just, they're just interesting. Ursaring. Another one of those great normal types. Yeah, one thing that bugs me in Pokemon, that there's not like a regular looking elephant. Like, we don't have like a regular looking elephant, like a bulky big elephant. And we have that other small elephant, but that doesn't do it for me. Like that doesn't do it for me. I'm talking like something like Mamoswine that's like Mamoswine looks huge, and you can tell this is based off of those prehistoric elephants. But it doesn't have a trunk. But I'm talking like an elephant with tusks, with a trunk. Like, man, we don't have that. We don't have that small little elephant. But that doesn't do it for me. The elephants are massive, one of the biggest land animals ever. But then they just do a little small little thing. And that elephant looked like the size of a lot of these. Yeah, this is Donphan. It's just too small in my opinion. And it's just a ground type. A big bulky elephant in Pokemon should probably be like a water normal, or like a fighting type. Maybe steel. That would be interesting. Steel water type. That would be interesting. So they're so tiny, and it's only 3 feet. 3 feet tall. Tyranitar. I like Tyranitar, but I used it in my last platinum run, and just, you know, a lot of fighting types out there, and like fighting moves, fighting types, ground moves out there still, and he got wrecked. You know, he got wrecked a bit. Well, I do like him. I love Ho-Ho. I like Lugia. Alright, Gen 3. This is a gen that I really skipped over. So maybe I might have like 2 that I like. I love Gradivar, especially as a fairy type. I don't know, I always call it Gradivar, but it's Gardevoir. But I like her as a fairy type. And Gallade. I like Gallade too. Slacking has potential, but all his ability is useless. Exploud. Just one of those very underrated Pokemon. Pokemon looks cool. It looks nasty. But unfortunately, it's not that good as I recall. I don't know. I think I briefly used it, but I haven't really like got a chance to actually use it. But I think in that brief time, it just felt so underwhelming. That was probably just me. But especially when you get these Pokemon post game, you don't really get time to enjoy them, because once you beat that story, the main story, it's the game's useless. Training Pokemon is just so useless, and I don't do competitive stuff. I was like doing the in-game stuff, and that's it. I wish Sharpedo was bigger though. I like the design, but I just wish it was bigger. Oh, I love Wailord. Again, I am doing this based on their designs, nostalgia, whether it's in-game, in the anime, in maybe movies, things like that. Pokemon that have given me a very hard time going up against them. Pokemon that have been very useful. Like, speaking of a hard time, Torkoal is one of those that, just because of its defense, it has given me a hard time. When you're ignorant about this Pokemon and it does its defensive, I think Iron defense, and then it poisons you and recovers you, this Pokemon gives you a hard time. When you don't have water or ground to counter it, it's going to be a long time with this guy. So that's why I have respect for this Pokemon. Love its defense. Maybe slow, but it's a defense. I love defensive Pokemon. A lot of I really like, but I haven't really had a chance to use. Like Grumpig, haven't had a chance to really use. Flygon, I like Flygon. Yeah, I like Flygon. After this, I'm gonna count see how much I have, and hopefully it's not 100 yet. If it is, some of the I'm gonna have to eliminate some because I know there's a lot more that I like that I haven't crossed paths with yet. Okay. Kakatoon. I briefly had a chance to use it. I mean, it's good. It's a nice Pokemon, but I don't know if I could put it in my top 100. Altaria is one of those Pokemon that you have fun using, but there are better options. I love the Moon and the Sun Pokemon, but I'm not before I put in my top 100. Militech, just based on its designs alone, it's a beautiful Pokemon. I would definitely put Militech in my top 100, just based on its looks. I've never used it yet. Sometimes just based on priority and wants and needs. If I already have a water type, I wouldn't want another water type on my team, like that balance. Let's see. Let's check on the music. There's my music. Tropius is one of the Pokemon I really wanted to like, but it's not really good in game in my opinion. Absol looks like a cool guy. Absol. It's a cool looking Pokemon. It's just so cool. Look how cool this guy is. Does he even have a mouth? Oh, there he is. I'm like, does this guy even have a mouth? Oh yes, Galail. I like to call him Galail. Galail. It's just a head. Kind of looks like a Frieza a little bit. Let's see, Frieza. See. I don't Dragon Ball. Yeah, it kind of looks like Galail a little bit with the horns. Galail. Where's it's not Goliath. Frostlass. Where's Frostlass? Isn't that Gen 3? Frost. Oh. So why is it so far down the line? Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Gen 4. Okay. I thought they were in the same gen. So many Pokemon, sometimes you forget which gen they're from. Relicanth can give me problems because of its defense. But I don't know if put him in the top 100. Salamence definitely belongs in the top 100. Even though I like Dragonite better, I feel like Dragonite is better. But Salamence definitely belongs in the top. Metacross! Or Gross. Sorry, Gross. Is it Gross or Gross? Metagross. Gross. Metagross. Nevertheless, it is Metagross. Okay, I'm gonna count after this gen. I like the Reggie. I like their designs. Out of these three, I like the way Kyogre looks. Oh god, Kyogre. Is it Kyogre or Kyogre? I think it's Kyogre. With so much Pokemon out, it's so hard to remember them. Like, you tell me a Pokemon name one of these later generations. I probably have seen it. I probably have used it. You tell me their name, like, who the hell is that? But then when I look at their design, I'll be like, oh yeah, that Pokemon. There's so many names to remember now. The first, say, 300 were pretty easy to remember. But now it's like, I don't know. Like, you tell me their name, like, who is that? Even though I've used it, but who knows? I'm gonna count to see how much I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 19 there. I won't see the other tab open, but I have another tab open. 19. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47. Put a note. 40. So roughly 53, 52 more left to go. All right. Gen 4, oh yeah, so I did not play any games of Gen 3. I've never touched a Gen 3 game. So I started with like the yellow, reds, gold, and things like that, and took like an 8-9 year break just because, you know, kind of going out of it, school, other things were happening. Came back in 2008 or 2009, back into Gen 4, so this was like the rejuvenation generation. Infernape, one of my first starters coming back into the game. So, oh yeah, I gotta change. No, what am I doing? Uh-oh. All right, let's get this show on the road. Infernape. The first starter in real time. I mean, back in the day, I played Pokemon and all that, but and when you're older, you know things better. Things, digest into you a lot better. So, this was the first. This was like the first starter in this like new era of Pokemon. It was such a fun time. Then Staraptor came. You know what? I'm gonna put them all right here, right now. Wait, what am I doing? Let's see if we can do this. these are the 6. So when I came back, I had 6 Pokemon that are ingrained into me today. Like, and I've always tried to make a different starting 6 and just never could. But these are the original 6 of like my return. Yep, I had a Cricketune. So when I came back, I still knew about Pokemon, but coming back, I was ignorant. I didn't know which Pokemon was good. I didn't really know about all the stat stuff at the time. Because when I first started playing Pokemon, there was no internet. I didn't have to use any internet. Now that with the internet, I was on Bulbapedia. Oh, they have stats. Oh, they're weak to. They can see their weaknesses now. Because in the game, it doesn't really tell you what they're weak against or strong against, and end up having to use the internet. So when I'm catching these Pokemon at the time, I didn't know. I just thought, hey, this thing looks pretty cool. I'm gonna catch it and see what happens. And so what I get. I sort of knew about. I knew Graveler. You had to trade Graveler for something. Had to trade Graveler to get gold. But at the time, like, I didn't know what other Pokemon were out there. And this is like the anchor. The anchor for this team is Gastrodon. This is the anchor. The guy that can play both defense and offense. Who can hit hard, who can take hits. So my first 6 coming back in Pearl, Pokemon Pearl, Luxray, Cricketune, Graveler, Gastrodon, Infernape, and this should be Raptor. This is my original 6. If I knew what I knew now, I probably would not have taken. And I had fun with Cricketune, but I probably would have not taken Cricketune. I most likely would have went with Drapion, and I would have gotten Graveler unless I had another game to trade with. I probably would have went for Snorlax maybe, or Bronzing. But anyways, I love these 6. These are my original 6. The original 6. I like Best Queen. I don't know if it belongs to my top 100. Drifloon. I like the way Drifloon looks. Drifblim. Should I put in my top 100? I've never used it, but I don't like the way it looks though. Honchkrow. I haven't used Honchkrow yet, and I've been meaning to use him. Just haven't gotten to it. But I would definitely put Honchkrow in my top 100. Just because I really want to use it. Rocky! I don't know. To me, I think it's like a can opener. Oh, Spirit. Oh, I love Spiritomb. Spiritomb. I love Spiritomb. I love Spiritomb. And Garchomp. Garchomp could be a nightmare. Especially Cynthia's Garchomp can give you problems. And I mean problems. When he's on your side, he does very well. Lucario! Alright. Drapion, I love Drapion. Still kind of consider him a bug type. Because it looks like a bug, it comes from a bug, has like bug attacks. I love Drapion. Drapion. Okay. Yeah, Magnetar, like the. Yeah, Magnetar and Elective are very fun Pokemon to use. Very, very fun. Electivire. Electivire. Use a wall. Yeah, Leafeon is my other favorite. One of my other favorite evolutions. I like Glaceon as well. Just the way it looks. Yeah, she looks pretty good too. Alright. So, I love Glade. Yeah, Glade was my favorite. But when Gardevoir became a fairy type, then she, had a purpose for my team, and proven to be very useful Pokemon. I never hated her, but Goliath just looks so much cooler. But seeing how Gardevoir becomes a fairy type, or is a fairy type now, just became so much more useful. In my opinion, that's just me. I like the way Nosepass look. I just like the weird, funny Pokemon. And Nosepass is one of those funny looking Pokemon. Like it's not Nosepass, Probopass. This is just one of those funny looking Pokemon. Apparently the thing has like 3 faces. I think it's like a compass. It's cool. Decent Pokemon. Here it is, Frostlass. Oh man. I love Frostlass too. If Frostlass looks so cool, but it's not the best ghost. Probably not top 5 choice of ghost Pokemon. But it's a good Pokemon. I still like Frostlass. Rotom. Yeah, I'll take the original Rotom over all of them. Rotom. I think I'm almost over. Yeah, I'm more of a Palkia guy. Maybe because I got Pearl first and Palkia was on the cover, but I'm more of a Palkia guy. Nostalgia. Pearl's this nostalgia. I love me some Heatran. Heatran. It's like a fire frog or something. I love Dratini. They don't go over. Oh, Darkrai. One of my favorite legendary mythical Pokemon. I love its ability. Bad Dreams. So fun to use. Yeah, Pokemon White. Yeah, I like the Samurott better. Has good attack, some good decent moves. I've had no problem with it. It just struggles with early Pokemon. Early Pokemon are not that fun to use. Some just look so ugly. Like these birds kind of look ugly. These monkeys kind of look ugly in my opinion. And you notice they went from like a simplistic look to these Pokemon. They just look so simple. But then like they just a little bit too extra here. Yeah, I like Excadrill. Excadrill. That's the way it looks. Excadrill. Is it Excadrill? Excadrill? Excadrill. That was extra. Whatever. Extra. Okay, I'll get some music again. Music going. Not the same kind. In my latest run, I did use Conkeldurr. It's a fine Pokemon. Does what it needs to do. Its moveset is alright. But I don't think I would put it in my top 100. I had no problem with it, just it's not top 100 worthy, in my opinion. I love the designs too, but it's not my top 100. Crocodile. Sorry. Crocodile. I live forever. And hopefully I can remember their names. I just hope I can remember their names. Like some of them, again, I know them by their face, their appearance. But when you ask me, like, what's their name is, I couldn't tell you. Not sure if I got it in or not. I'm gonna open up another window. This one looks like it's getting full, and once computer starts acting up, that means it's time to switch tabs or windows. Get a new window. Damn. Don't touch. They're just running very slow. Okay. Yeah, I was considering of using Zorark. Is it Zorark? So how do you spell the Zorark? Zorark. Ah, whatever. So I'm using this Pokemon, but again, priority. Looking at the things that I already have, and I have to say no. But maybe some other day, I'll be able to use this Pokemon. And for me, I like to have this to get my six Pokemon right at the beginning of the Pokemon game. Right at the beginning. So I have time to, embrace them during the journey. While I get my badges, fight the villains, have them with me. Traveling, flying, surfing. So usually when I have my six, usually seven. I have a seventh man. But I really want to have my six with me from the beginning to the end of my journey. Sorry. Yeah, this Pokemon gives me problems. I don't think it's worthy for my top 100, but the only reason why it gives me problems is because of that effect spore. It's the only reason why. So EV training against this thing will be, you'll be spamming full restores or going to the Pokemon Center. This is a beast. I just finally used this Pokemon. So I just finally used it for the first time. It is really good. Its defense plus its ability of Iron Barbs. It's just a fun Pokemon to use. I love this Pokemon. With it, all you need is Iron Head, Power Whip, Payback. Again, that does double because this Pokemon's usually slower. So it's going to hand out double the damage. Iron Defense is all you need. Pokemon's perfect, yo. The perfect Pokemon. Hey, hey, hey. I also use the chandeliers for the first time. They're fun too. Chandelier. Lore. I also use Haxorus in my latest run. May not be a placebo legendary, but this Pokemon's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. It handles business very well. You just give it Dragon Dance? Okay. And the games are over, yo. Just give it Dragon Dance, it's over. It's over. I like the Snowflake, but I don't think it's 100 worthy. Dragoon. Lord. I like Bisharp. I think Bisharp's kind of underrated. But, you know, I know it's very slow of a Pokemon. But the Pokemon still looks pretty cool. And I can't believe this thing can't learn Strength. Try teaching it Strength in Pokemon White. The thing couldn't learn Strength. You have a Knight, a Steel type, who can't learn Strength. It's ridiculous. Bravery. One of the most beautifulest birds of Pokemon. Brave. Oh, hey. Brave. Oh, man. Sorry. I love Volcarona. Or Volcarona. So I can't even pronounce some of their names either. But when you show me who they are, I know who they are. And this bug Pokemon can... Oh, man. It's too much, man. The bug Pokemon is too much. Give me Thundurus. Yeah, this form looks better than its other form. Yeah, I think Zekrom. I think both are pretty on par, but I think Zekrom just looks so much more badass. from? Genesect. I don't know. I'll think about it. I did not play in this era of Pokemon, so I'm not really a Greninja guy because I've never played this era. Never used Greninja. Never used any of these. Or maybe did I? It's Pokemon X, right? X or Y? I can't remember. Oh, I think I did. Yes, I did. See, I can't even. Sometimes I forget I played Pokemon X and Y. I just forget about that game. Yeah, I did. And I chose, I think I chose the grass type. I know, I couldn't even remember that. Because I remember I did have this Pokemon as my HM slave. I think Talon, I like Talonflame. What are we doing for time? 1 hour. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I don't really like the designs of Pyroar. Could have been more massive, but knowing that we have Sungaleo kind of makes up for it, but not a fan of that. I love Pangoro. Pangoro looks sick. Pangoro looks sick. This Pokemon looks nasty, like it's ready to knock someone out. Yeah, and I did have I can't pronounce this word. Aegislas. Yeah, I love this Pokemon right here. Good defensive Pokemon. Offense is stellar. Great Pokemon to use. Yeah, I don't even remember Pokemon X and Y. I know I played it. I know this guy was in my main roster, but I don't really remember it too much. I just don't remember it. I don't remember it. And speaking of remembering, I played Pokemon White when it first came out back in the day. And replaying it for maybe the third time since then, it's like I don't remember most of the stuff that happened in that game. Like, I played it, but when I replay it, I don't remember certain parts of the game. I just don't remember it at all. The most I remember is like the city part. But then like replaying, it's like I just don't recall it. Like, why am I so blank when it comes to this game? I really don't know. Hawlucha was in that era? Holy Hawlucha. I thought Hawlucha was like in Pokemon Sword and something. Is this... wait. Yeah, this is still X and Y. I am Trevenant. See, how hard to pronounce these names out? Trivenant. I just like the way it looks. And I haven't had a chance to use this Pokemon yet, but maybe in the future. That's why you gotta hear you playing games, though. When you play games, you're technically going to be using the same, roughly the same exact Pokemon. You're using exactly the same Pokemon. Level Canyon. So that's why I don't like. I mean, I don't like that. Because I don't like replaying it, but it's just you end up using the same Pokemon, same normal type, same flying types. And then you don't get any more Pokemon until you beat the game. So once you have, like, what good is that? So they're gonna give you more Pokemon after you beat the game. Does that make any sense? But the game's over now, and all that's left to do is what? See, I mean, I know I've been a fool to Pokemon for a long time, but these games are just closed-ended. How do you pronounce this name? Decidui. Incineroar. Dude, I suck at spelling these Pokemon names. I am not gonna lie. See, from the beginning, it's so much easier, and their name just becomes so complex. So the more their names get complex, it's the more extra these Pokemon look. Yeah, these birds are so annoying. When they use, I think I think they use flatter, and that confuses you, and they're so annoying. Lanrock. I'm so bad at spelling. Lanrock. Like Canrock. Oh god. Like Canrock. Yeah, I like it. Whatever form this is, just by the way its sprite kind of moves back and forth. It looks so possessed. It looks kind of cool. Original form is also cool, but if I had to choose one, I'm gonna choose this one. Oh man. Mudscale. Yeah, I like Mudscale. One of the most reliable ground types. Just a tough Pokemon. What is it called? Was it full horsepower or something like that? Oh man. Pokemon's decently fast too, so Salazzle. Let's see if I can spell this name. Salazzle. Yeah, how do we go from Pangoro to this? Like, look at this. Oh, I love Palossand. Again, another Pokemon that gave me problems. But with its defense and its ability, oh, that ability where it gains more defense if you, I think you use water on it. I can't remember, but it gains more it gains higher defensive stat if you use water on it. Man, thing's a nightmare, man. A nightmare. Solgaleo. Now this is a real legit lion. That other lion that's like a basic Pokemon, you know, non-legendary, is just a wasted opportunity. This is a lion that you don't want to mess with. Out of all the Ultra Beasts, Guzzlord is my favorite. It's so big and nasty. I like weird, nasty, simplistic, big Pokemon. And we could be small too. Also Buzzwole. I like Buzzwole. I think I'm probably past 100, I think. But I'm going to go through them again and count them. And I'm going to be deleting some that I feel that just don't belong. Because there's so much that I like. I did not play Sword and Shield, so there's really no nostalgia, not much connection there. I did use Corviknight during Pokemon Violet. Good Pokemon. I think it's a Dark Steel. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what type this is. What type is Corviknight again? Corviknight is a Flying Steel. Good Pokemon. Yeah, I won't lie, I've never seen this Pokemon before. I didn't know this Pokemon even existed. Didn't know it existed. Like some of these ones I knew were around. This looks like a variant of Rhyhorn, or Rhyhorn, whatever you call it. This bird looks funny though. This bird looks so funny. I love Toxtricity. Right, I'm going to have to make another window. This will be the last window I make. What's going on here? What is this? Why is it split? I don't know how I did that. Did you know you could you can even do that? All right, this will be the last window. Just gonna change the window again. Where is thingy? Okay, maybe this will help. Okay. Last tab, I believe I'm probably over 100 right now. Yeah, I like Grimsnar. I used them in Violet. Wait, is it Violet? I don't even know. First time I heard of him, I thought it was. I saw him in Pokemon Violet. I thought it was really good. Really good. No complaints there. Yeah, sometimes you just can't remember if they're from Violet or X or whatever. There's so much, over 1,000 of them. No, this is still X? I was wondering, or no, in Sword and Shield. Oh, they do have an elephant. I didn't even. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Again, there's so much Pokemon, man. The only time I seen it was in Violet, I think, briefly. My bad. I didn't even know that. Like, I knew it. Now I remember that I knew, but it's like, damn. Like, really? Damn. But I didn't play Sword and Shield. But I did see it in Violet, but I just didn't remember. Last time I played Violet was like 2022. Because again, after you beat the Elite Four or whatever, you can't even replay it. So it's like these games are just dead end games, and I admit I'm a fool to have kept buying them, but damn, they're just kind of in a way a waste of money in my opinion. But I've enjoyed this run, but yet it's still a waste of money. You know, it's like being addicted to something. You know it's addiction, and you know it's bad for you, but you know you still kind of enjoy it, if that makes sense. Some of these guys are Sword and Shield. Damn. This looks like the Dragon Sword from Power Rangers. Yeah, something I haven't used for. I know they look kind of cool and funny, but I haven't used them, so I really don't have that experience with them. I know I've seen them probably in Thing, but you know, sometimes. So this probably looks so funny though. Looks like the Pokemon. Looks like the character from the Mario game. And I'm gonna add Farling. So I just like the way it looks. Should I add Farlings? I think some of these later Pokemon are probably gonna go first. Farlings looks cool though. Sneasler. Alright, and this is when I came back. Pokemon Violet. My Pokemon was Meowscarada. I can't even pronounce these names. They're so hard to pronounce. Like, holy moly. Yeah, I used this pick. Pick was pretty decent. Jiminy Crickets. Lock. Some of these I don't even remember. Yo. I know I played this game, but some of these I just don't remember that well. I don't remember this one. This I remember seeing, I think. This guy looks cool. I think I had him. Armor Rouge. God, these names. Armor Rouge. Yeah, these names are just too much. Oh yeah. I think I liked I think I took the purple one. What's his name again? Curry Ledge. Damn it, Curry. I think I chose him. Or her. Sorry. I like this one, but I didn't use it, so there's really no like connection to it. I think I saw it like late in the game, so like by that time, like I already had my team. So when these late Pokemon arrive, it's like I already have my team. I don't want to retrain you to be something. But these Pokemon look so cool though. Wasn't there like an anchor? And here comes Thor, the fairy Thor, or the Pokemon Thor, Tinkaton. The Pokemon that reminds me of the Thunder God. Yeah, I really don't know how big these pictures are gonna be when I press them, but this reminds me of Thor. So cool. Oh man, there's so much of them. Yeah, I like Revavoom. Revavoom. There's so much now. Yeah, 1,000th Pokemon. I think I might be over. These ones are okay. I don't really have much connection to them. So this one is 1,000. What was the 500th? I'm just curious. The 500th Pokemon was... Imbor was the 500th Pokemon. And the 100th Pokemon was... Voltorb. 100, 500, 1,000. And the last Pokemon so far, I know there's 3 more coming out, but last one is this guy. So yeah, I'm going to count them up. And from over 100, I'm going to start deleting some. So anyway, this one has 1. Better picture than that. Sorry. One, 2, 3, 4. Sorry again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 here. I'm gonna put 6. Alright, you may not see the other tabs right now, but I'm counting. So as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Hopefully I'm not off with this one. Alright. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One. No. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27. sorry. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna try this ranking now. This is a scratch. You know what? I should do this in 2 parts. I'll be back with another video, and then I'm gonna do the official ranking of from 100 to my very favorite Pokemon. But anyways, I'll be back next time. Let the lightning be your sword and the sun be your shield.